let's say there are hundreds of file here, right? And you don't want to like manually go and generate SAS for each and individual blob, right? Hundreds of file, it will be a manual work, lot of manual work, which is quite impossible for it. So what is the solution to grant the or generate SAS token at the storage level if there are hundreds or thousands of file? So that's the our next step. So in our next step, let me go to the storage account first. We'll open our storage account, and under security and networking, if we open it, we have the shared access signature. Let's open it, and here we have the allowed service. So now please note, it is a service level SAS we are will be generating. So here, since we are dealing with currently blob, we are not using a table storage or file storage. We can uncheck this for now because these are not required. Next is the allowed permissions, how what permission you want to give. For now I'm checking all this. You can give read and list permission. These are the some least permissions if you want someone to just to view the files, right? So for now we are good. Next step will be to check the time, so we need to extend it. Please note the timing is very important for SAS, right? So now let's scroll down. If you look, it's grayed out. That means something we are missing. So here if you look, allowed resource type, we need to check what resource type basically you want the SAS to work. So I've checked all this. Let's go down, and here we have the generate SAS and connection string. So here we got a blob service SAS URL. If I try to copy paste, it will not work. Let me show you why it will not work. Yep, it will not work, right? So for this, if we want to access the contents at the storage account level using SAS, we need to download one software which is from Microsoft Azure themselves, that is the Storage Account Explorer. Here is the link for it as well. This entire file will be available for Diamond members and above. Please do not worry about this file and commands or the links. I have already downloaded the Storage Account Explorer and installed on my local computer. So the interface looks something like this. After you are done, the first step will be to sign in using the Azure credentials. So let's sign in, and after signing in, let's get back to this seeing this thing. So next is our which environment you want to use. It's Azure. So next it will be basically asking our credentials and all. So let's click on next. So after we are done with the providing our Azure credentials, you'll be seeing this. You can return to the studio to authenticate again. If this please note, do not try to close this browser. Please keep it open. Now let's get back to it. Now here if we look, we have the storage account. So next we need to click on connect storage account. So basically next we need to select this one, storage account or service. Next we need to click on shared access signature URL, that is SAS, and here we need to put basically our the SAS blob service SAS URL. So let's copy this thing and paste it here. So technically if I finish this, all our files, that is test1, test2, HTML, which is, let me show you, go back to this one, storage accounts. Let me close this Cloud Shell, that's not required. Let's go back to the storage. So technically these two files or whatever is there should be visible to us since we have provided all the access, right? So let's click on the magic button next. Let's click on connect. So here if we look, our blob container is there. Let me expand this thing. Let's click on the cloud container. So this was our container, right? So yeah, we are done. We can see all both the files whatever is on cloud. So we are able to sync with the Azure. Here all the files will be visible in our Azure Storage Explorer. So we can even download this file and test. So we have previously, you might have remembered that we have tested this test.html file. Let me recall you this one, Cloud Guru Amit welcomes you. And for the other file, we haven't tested via the SAS. We haven't generated the SAS. For the content should be blah blah, and it's test.html. test1.html. So let's download it on local computer and test whether this blah blah is there or not. So it will conclude that the SAS is happening at the storage account level, right? So that is what the intent, right? So that is what we have done. Storage accounts, we have generated here the SAS for the entire storage account, right? So let's do the last step, that is, let me try to download this on our local computer and open it. So if the file already exists, we can overwrite or do not download, apply to all conflicts. So technically the file should be there. So let's check it out. Alright, we got our test1.html on our local computer. Let's check whether the contents is blah blah or not. If it is blah blah, then these basically the SAS tutorial is entirely working fine. So let's open it. Yeah, we got it. The blah blah content